What's good with y'all? Thank you for tuning in to another video. And I know I've been getting a lot of questions, so this gonna be a very informative video. As always, today we're gonna talk food. We're gonna talk food. I'm gonna basically throw some myths out, especially with the common sense diet. If you don't know what the common sense diet is, it's cutting out sugars, carbs completely, like I said, no bread, stuff like that. I'm about to show y'all some of these things I actually eat, and I'm about to pretty much show y'all the importance of measuring your food out, reading the labels, monitoring your macronutrients. For people that don't know what macros is, it's short for macronutrients, and more. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, y'all, so as y'all can see, I know it's kind of close, but y'all got to work with me. I got different foods right here, items. I got 1 2 3 4 5 6 and something a lot of people say they don't eat. Boom, 7. We got 7 items and one of the most important items right here, which is the measuring cup. So basically what I want to talk about is first, let me slide this out the way. Got this on here for a reason. Definitely want to talk about it. It's cause a lot of people eat salad when they're on diets, and they got to have salad dressing. Like some people on my meal plans, they just said they absolutely could not eat a dry salad. I'm like, all right, cool, but I'm gonna show y'all something about this. And this too. This is something else. Everybody say stay away from this, right? Not good for you. All right, I eat that. All right, first thing. And the reason I got these, I have all these different foods cause there's a variety of choices. Grapes are healthy, right? Grapes are good for you. So, corn is pretty good for you, right? All right. So, before we continue, then we got popcorn. Before we continue, what I want y'all to do, cause this will be fun. I'm just curious to see what people put in the comments. I want y'all to guess. It's actually, let me see, four of these items I eat pretty frequently. I cycle them on and off, but it's 4 items that I use and eat pretty frequently. So I want y'all to guess the 4 items. These are your choices. You got the Caesar salad, you got the cream style corn, you have the Dole pineapple slices, you got the Success white rice, you got grapes, you got bread, and popcorn. So out of these items, I want y'all to comment below what 4 items do y'all think I eat pretty frequently. Alright, so I'm not gonna start the video any longer. Let's get it to it. Now, first item I want to talk about, bread, right? The common sense diet, most people say cut out bread, drinks, all that, you're going to be good. Now, I completely agree with cutting out drinks. Carbs turn into a form of sugar, but it's not like taking in direct sugar. Like, drinks are loaded with sugar, and sugar is the worst thing, one of the worst, probably the worst thing you can put in your body, sugar. Sugar causes a lot of health problems. Sugar causes like serious weight gain. So sugar is bad. Now, a lot of people don't eat bread, right? The common sense diet says don't eat bread. All right. Now, bread. And I hope you comment once again. Pause the video. Comment below what you think, what 4 things you think I eat on a regular cost. As I'm going through, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the things that I do eat. Now, I actually eat bread. I eat bread pretty frequently. I never cut bread out of my diet during my whole entire weight loss journey. From the first time and even this time, I still eat bread. Right? Let's look at the label. A lot of people don't read this. Look at this label. Look at the nutrition label. Let me see. Focus. Let me get it close. I want it to focus. Come on, camera. You don't want to do right. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I want the camera to focus on the label, but I don't know. There you go. Kinda. Alright, y'all see that? It's 140 calories. If you can't see, it's 140 calories in this bread. This particular brand. This is white bread for 2 slices. 140 calories, 2 slices. And you got 1.5 grams of fat. And if you read a label, if you read a nutrition label, this number you see is always by serving size. So that's why this right here is very important. It's always by serving size, not, and this how you should eat, or either cut it in half depending on what your goals are, or what your caloric limit is, and all of that. So 140 calories for 2 slices of bread. So if you eat one, you cut this in half, you just took in 70 calories. The main things I look at on the label, I don't really look at fat too much, cause fat mainly comes from grease, and I don't eat fried stuff. Right now, I mean, that's where most foods that contain fat, if you want to look over fat, then you need, if you eat something fried, then you need to look at the fat in it, cause grease contains tons of fat. But when you eating kind of, you know, stuff like this, is 9 times out of 10 is not going to have a lot of fat content. So I don't really look at the fat. Too tough. No milligrams of cholesterol. I look at sodium, cause if you take in a lot of sodium, literally every food you eat has sodium in it. Even some vegetables have sodium in it too. So sodium is pretty much what causes water retention. That can cause great fluctuations in your weight. Like if you go up 2 pounds or something in a day, it can be water retention, and that comes from sodium. So I look at sodium content. But in 2 slices of bread, this bread is 180 milligrams of sodium. That's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Carbs, you know, bread is a carb, so you know, it's 29 grams of carbs in here, no 5 grams of sugar, and it's 4 grams of protein. So this bread is not as bad as people think, man. Listen, 29 grams of carbs is not going to hurt you. Trust me, you're not going to blow up like a balloon if you eat 2 slices of bread. It's not 20. If you eat 4 slices of bread and you take in 29 times 2, 58 grams of carbs, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's all about balance. If you read these labels and you monitor your calories, which is number 1 thing to monitor your calories, monitor your carb intake, you gonna be okay. Monitor your sugar. This is not the end of the world. I eat bread. I still eat bread now. I toast it, and fun fact, when you toast bread, it cuts this down. So 2 pieces of toast is actually not 140 calories. It may be more so like 100 calories if you toast it. So I toast all my bread. I don't eat it straight like this. I toast it. So that's a fun fact too. Okay, move on to the next thing. I won't say grapes. Let's move to the corn. Corn, right? Corn pretty good. I love corn. It's tasty. But canned corn, right? Canned should be pretty good. Let's read the label. Okay, y'all see that? It's kind of. There you go. 70 calories in this corn. 70 calories in a corn, a half a cup. So a half a cup is a serving, right? Let me show y'all what a half a cup look like. Right there. So that much corn. And it might not look the very first level. It might not look like a lot, but that's a lot of corn when you pour whole kernel corn in there. It's a decent amount of corn. It's definitely less than what most people would freehand get, basically. So a half a cup. So what you would do, you would cook this corn, you pour out you a half a cup, and you got you a serving. That's a serving size. So in that half a cup, like I said, it'll be 70 calories, very low in calories. But it's one thing about corn, y'all gonna know, especially canned corn, whole kernel corn. It's something that is high. The carbs is 15 grams of carbs. I mean, corn is a start, so you know you're gonna get carbs. It's not the end of the world. Once again, it's not gonna kill you. 6 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein. It's very similar to bread in the sugar and protein field. But what the thing about whole kernel corn, 300 grams of sodium in a half a cup. That's a ton of sodium. That's a lot of sodium. For half a cup of food, that's a lot of sodium. So you got 300 milligrams of sodium. So you get it's only 70 calories. If you, that's why I'm saying read the entire label, cause if a person just looking at the calories like, oh, it's only 70 calories, I can have a cup. So you pour you up a whole cup, right? Pour you up a whole cup. I can eat a cup of corn. It's only 140 calories. But you just took in 600 milligrams of sodium, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of sodium. So you just took in 600 milligrams of sodium. So basically, if you not working out that day, it's probably a good chance you're gonna retain some water retention. You might not see a drop on the scale. You might see it insane. It's not guaranteed, but it's a possibility. But you don't want high sodium levels anyway, because that's what causes high blood pressure. So you want to definitely monitor your sodium level. That's one thing I look at real heavy, because like I said, it causes high blood pressure. Now, and like, by the way, and this right here, pineapple, another thing that I actually eat. This is a snack for me, like all the time. It's a great snack food. You don't have to warm it up. You can refrigerate it. I mean, you don't have to refrigerate it. You don't want it hot. It don't taste the best. I done actually ate these warm sometimes, cause I'm just that dedicated. But it's something, you know, stuff like this, ain't no excuse. You can take it, you can pack your cooler, put it in there. You can actually make this a meal if you wanted to. You can eat 2 of these and be good to go. But I don't know, it's gonna be kind of hard to see the calories on there. It's 120 calories in this can. And this can is a serving. When you get these cans, not the taller cans, like not the cans this size, you know, they're more than one serving. But you get these, they're cheap, cause people always say it's expensive to eat healthy. They're cheap, they're under $1, and it's 120 calories. It's a great snack. It's tasty, you know. You can enjoy yourself and stuff. But fruit is gonna be sugar, you know, no fat. Like I said, no fat in it. It's not no milligrams of sodium, no sodium and whatever. But you know, it's 30 grams of carb. Yes, pineapple, 30 grams of carb, and this one can. It's like, man, it's kind of high, but you know. It's all about balance. That's why you monitor your macronutrients. If you monitor your macronutrients, everything will be good. But it's 27 grams of sugar. 27 grams of sugar. So, what you need to do, if you do choose to eat something like this can is full of juice too. Pour the juice out. I mean, depending on how much sugar you done took in already. 27 grams, if that's the only sugar you taking in that day, it's not going to kill you. You can drink the juice too. I do sometimes. But pour the juice out. Eat the pineapple, pour the juice out. That'll bring all those levels down too, cause most of the sugar is actually in that juice. So you pour that out, and boom. So this not a nice little snack. That's why I got it on here, and I'm just showing y'all the difference. You know, you seeing all these different foods. I'm showing y'all the difference. Like, yeah, you got this. It's pros and cons to everything you eat. You got 2 different foods. It's more calories in this can right here. It's more calories and more sugar. But the sodium levels in this and a serving of this is through the roof. Like, it's absolutely through the roof. So that's why I want to show y'all the difference in foods and stuff, cause it's amazing. So you got that, got the corn, the bread and corn is 2 out of the 4 right now. So let's slide over to the rice. Success rice, right? And different rices, this boiling bag. Read your label, stuff gonna be different. If you use the rice, like I don't eat it too much no more. I will sometimes, but the actual rice you boil in the boiler, I know a lot of people probably know how to cook that rice. You know, they overcook it, but you can eat that too. But the nutrition is going to be different. So the grain rice, but let's check the label out. Okay, so y'all can see 210 calories in a serving. It's up there, right? Rice, yeah. This is a complex carb. I'm not gonna get too much into what a complex carb is or spaghetti and stuff like that. Those complex carbs, I'm not gonna get too much into that to confuse people. But they can be handy when needed. Now, I already know this, like a half a cup is a serving for this particular rice. So 210, let's get our measuring cup, and a half a cup, not a lot, trust me. Like I said, we back right here. So this much rice, 210 calories. You getting up here to a cup, it's gonna be 420 calories. That's a lot of calories, trust me. That's a whole lot of calories. So this is something you can eat. I do eat rice. I eat a lot of rice. Not a lot, not in excess, but I eat rice, especially when I'm doing heavy workouts and stuff. I want to be energized and fueled. So this is something you probably wouldn't want to eat if you know you're not going to be too active that day. You wouldn't want to eat this. But if you're going to be active, good choice. You can eat white rice. You don't have to eat brown rice. I mean, it's healthier. Brown rice a little better, but if you don't like brown rice, you don't have to eat it. You can eat this. It's all about monitoring your macros, your calories. Like I said, the times a day you eat, all of this stuff directly affects. So, no grams of fat is rice. No sodium. It has 49 grams of carbs. Of course, know it's gonna be a lot of carbs. So, 49 grams of carbs. No sugars. 4 grams of protein. So, the main thing with this, the two negatives are the amount of calories. If you're eating excess of 210 calories is not a lot to take in actually, but if you're eating more than a serving of this, then hey, you better be getting it. You better be in the gym, you better be walking, or I'm talking about doing something. But it's a lot of calories in a serving, and it's a decent amount of carbs in a serving. Nothing else though. No fat, no cholesterol, no sodium. Okay, protein. That's the only downside. And I just want to get, carbs are not completely bad. Too many carbs are bad. Too much of anything is bad. Too many calories, weight gain, right? Too much fat, problems, weight gain, right? Too much sodium, high blood pressure. Too much of anything is bad. Too much sugar. Sugar does so much things. Fat gain. Sugar rots your teeth. It's too much of anything, basically. Your calcium levels even have to be balanced. Calcium is good, but too much calcium is not good for you. Too much of any one of these things is not good for you. Our body has to be balanced. It's perfect chemistry. It's about balance, y'all. I eat rice. I lose weight, I eat rice. So, let's get the grapes. Grapes got to be grape, right? I actually don't eat grapes. I haven't been eating grapes. Because it's just not my first preference of a fruit. But so if you said grapes, then it's not one of the things I eat. I like grapes, but I don't really eat them. I'm not crazy about them. It's about, now red grapes I'm not sure, cause I'm a fan of green grapes, but it's about roughly 120 to 140 calories in 1 cup of grapes. A cup is considered a serving, but you know. So basically filling this up, that's a lot of grapes though. I would not eat 1 cup of grapes. That's a whole lot of grapes, but that's usually what considered a serving if you look up the nutrition on grapes. And I just noticed stuff from logging when I was eating grapes the first time and stuff. I kind of remember this stuff, but it's like roughly 120. These might be 140 or something. To 140 calories in grapes. I can't remember the other stuff. It's a fruit. It got sugar. There gonna be some grams of sugar. It's a little bit of carbs, no fat, none of that stuff. But basically, a takeaway from grapes is gonna be that 140 calories in a half cup. That's a decent amount of calories. So if you think, hey, I'm eating grapes. Grapes are a fruit. They're healthy, and it's some people out there that will eat more than a cup of grapes. Cause they so small, you'll be done ate a cup of grapes before you realize it. You just tear off a vine, and then you go to eating them, and you making that a snack or a meal. You can easily be done ate 200 calories or 250 calories in grapes and not realize it. So that's why I got stuff like this on the table, because you can easily do that and not realize it. So grapes, not one of the things I eat. Now, I want to save this. No, I'm going to save that for last. Popcorn, right? And I got this particular brand. I actually eat this. This is one of my snack foods. I actually eat this. Popcorn, sea salt. This can't be good, right? Wrong. This is amazing snack. This brand, if you want to know, free promotion for this company. If you're looking for a tasty snack food, this is it. And if you go to the grocery store, they probably be gone a lot. People actually buy this a lot. So now, this is something you have to look at right here. Sometimes you see a nutrition label like this. They have two things. Like popcorn, if you look at a bag of popcorn, they have over here on this side, they'll have the serving, the facts for nutrition facts for a cup of unpopped popcorn. Which, who's going to eat unpopped popcorn? Nobody. Most of the time, anytime you apply some kind of heat to certain foods, like it lowers the calories and stuff. Like I said with toast, not everything, some stuff. Popcorn, one of them things. When you pop it, it lowers the calories. So, bag of popcorn, you'll see. If you got one, you can look at it now. It'll say unpopped and popped. The popped is what matter. I mean, maybe it's a requirement that they put that, but I don't know. But this right here is per serving. 140 calories per serving. I know what some people saying, nah, this not good. It's not good. And a serving is 3 3/4 cups. That's a lot of popcorn. 140 calories is not it's not a lot to take in, not for a snack, but 3 3/4 cups is a lot of popcorn. This is 40 calories per cup. When I have a snack, that's about what I eat, 40 calories. I eat per cup, cause man, I mean, that's a lot of, you have to put it in here. This is a cup of popcorn. I eat about this much. You have to start pouring this popcorn in here and then pour it out on a napkin or something. And it's a nice little pile, trust me. So you talking about 3 3/4 cups. So you talking about a full cup of this, filled to the brim, one of these, then another half, and right here. That's a lot of popcorn. Now, depending on how your meals are weighed out for that day, yeah, you might can eat that, but it's a great snack. So let me read them off to you. Alright, so 2 grams of fat, only 40 milligrams of sodium. People are probably shocked, like, wow, this not nothing. If you eat the full serving of 3 3/4 cups, it's 150 milligrams of sodium. Still, it's funny, ain't it? You can eat 3 3/4 cups of this. Let's compare again. You got 300 milligrams of sodium in a half a cup of this. Less sodium in this popcorn with 3 3/4 cups, but you get half the calories over here with the corn, so it's a give and a take. You got more calories over here with the popcorn, but you got more sodium over here. So it's kind of like, which is best, right? Now, blood pressure wise, this popcorn is actually better. Blood pressure wise, cause the sodium content less. It's a better choice. So it's just funny, man. Most people grab stuff and don't go. They look at the calories, look at the entire label, and you have. Let me see. What we looking at? We was on sodium, 8 grams of carbs in a cup. I'm just reading off and if you want the full serving, it's 17 grams of carbs. So it's not the baddest thing, right? Right. All right. Last thing, good old salad dressing. Why I say salad dressing? Because a lot of people, salad is a popular choice for a diet, and salad is good. There are hardly no calories in salad. It's just, I call salad the water of diet food. That's what I call it, because water has zero everything. Like water has nothing, like zero everything. But salad almost like that. If you look at the label on salad, it's almost like that. It's probably like 10 or 25 calories in a cup of salad, like, or 2 cups of salad or something. I think is a serving size. Basically a bowl. You can put a regular size bowl of salad, or not a gigantic bowl, a regular bowl or salad, and it's about 25 calories in it, of all blends from Caesar to, I mean not Caesar, from iceberg to romaine. It's about the same, about 25 calories, and you won't go up past 30. So, but people can't eat dry salad dressing. Adding cheese not even bad. I wish I had shredded cheese over here, cause it's not bad either. But this is Caesar dressing. I just chose it cause it looked better. It's full, you know. All that, the rest of them been used. I don't eat salad dressing. For in fact, I don't eat any form of salad dressing. I like my stuff dry. So, Caesar salad dressing, right? Let's check this label out. probably not gonna show it good. Okay, y'all. It's alright. But y'all see that? Y'all see them calories? 120 calories and 2 tablespoons of this. Y'all know what a tablespoon is? Let me show y'all. I can't show y'all the measuring cup. So, let me get a tablespoon. Okay, if you don't have measuring spoons, actual measuring spoons, this is a tablespoon. Right here, regular size spoon you eat with. This is a tablespoon. So 2 of these. 1, 2. Split splash. That's a serve. That's a serving. 120 calories. Now, let me put this back. Alright. Now, let's keep it realistic. How many people are going to just put 2 splashes of salad dressing? What does the average person do? They bust this top open and get the that look like enough. You just poured 300 calories on your salad, maybe 4, depending on how heavy you do. Ranch is even worse. Ranch has 140 calories. Cause a lot of people love ranch. Thousand Island, loaded. Thousand Island ranch, loaded with calories. But most any salad dressing is between 120 to 140 calories per 2 tablespoons. So if you want no freehand people, just pouring like this, your salad not so healthy anymore. I mean, it's just something to keep in mind, y'all. It has 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 12 grams of fat. That's higher than everything I've shown y'all so far. The fat content. 12 grams of fat in 2 tablespoons. I'm going to keep reiterating, 2 tablespoons for the freehand pourers that might pour a cup. You know how many a half a cup or a quarter of a cup. You know how many tablespoons it take? But some people do that. So 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 310 milligrams of sodium, and 2 tablespoons of salad dressing. We thought this was hot, right? It's 300 milligrams in a half a cup. 310 milligrams in 2 tablespoons of this. Alright, freehand pours. 4 tablespoons is 600. 6 tablespoons, you at 900 milligrams. 8 tablespoons, which the average person will pour. The average person will pour easily 8 tablespoons. And you just got 1,000 milligrams of sodium, plus whatever you're gonna eat the rest or have eaten the rest of the day. That's a lot of sodium. High blood pressure, water retention. I'm just saying that's a lot of sodium for one meal, if that's a meal, or there may be just a side. There may be something you're eating. Then you add your chicken on top and all of that. It adds up. But that's a lot of calories. It's people that are pouring 300 to 400 calories on top of their salad. So you're eating, and if you're eating meat on top of it, meat has, most meats have a lot of calories in them. They don't have no carbs and stuff like that, but most meat has a lot of calories in them. It's real heavy food. There's certain meats, but the average meat gonna have at least 100 calories or 200 or something. But if you cut up a nice grilled chicken breast or baked chicken breast, you still gonna add another 100 to 150 calories. So now your salad, your healthy salad, has now became a 600 or 700 calorie meal, and some people eat that as a side plus something else on a diet. You just ate a 600 or 700 calorie salad. So keep that in mind, man. A lot of people don't read labels. That's why it's so important to read labels. I don't even use salad dressing, but I read labels of everything. I be in the grocery store, I just pick up labels, pick up stuff and start reading the labels because I like to know, and I thought it was interesting. So just keep that in mind, man. Hey, if you can, which the average person can, people just say, I can't eat it dry, I can't eat a dry salad. And no, you can. It's a mind thing. Get rid of this. It can make a huge difference. I mean, or do it by the label. 2 splashes is not a lot. It's really not a lot, but don't freehand pour it, man. Use this this is your best friend. So that's the end of the video, y'all. I done talked a long time, but it was a must. It was a necessity because people need to hear this stuff. I'm gonna do more nutrition videos. I hope y'all enjoyed this content. Like I said, leave suggestions below. I read all the comments. And like I said, like the video, share it, subscribe if you like what you seeing. And that's the end of it, y'all. Y'all stay fit, stay healthy. I'm out.